Welcome to Fayetteville in Focus, our show highlighting stories from around town.
Every 2 weeks, a new episode will air on FayTV, the City of Fayetteville's government access channel. FayTV airs on Channel 7 on Time Warner Cable, and it's also streamed online at faytv.net.
And there's plenty more that can be found online by liking the City of Fayetteville on Facebook or following us on YouTube.
Starting out our show this week, we'll take a look at some of our recent happenings in our Fayetteville in 5 News segment.
And in our feature story, we will have a Day in the Life segment following an electrician with the Fayetteville Regional Airport as he makes his rounds ensuring the safety of airline passengers.
We'll have all of this and more coming up.
So let's get started with the show. Construction of the new Fast Transit Center is nearing completion, and the center is expected to open in May. The target date for completion was pushed back because of issues during construction, and a new subcontractor has been hired to help with the construction. You may have noticed that crews are now pouring concrete in the new parking area for the buses. Once open, the transit center will be the hub for the Fayetteville area system of transit, with convenient access to the Amtrak station and other transportation services such as commercial bus lines and taxis. The transit center itself will have a waiting area along with retail space to meet the needs of riders transferring buses. An open house will be scheduled after the transit center opens. Stay tuned to FayTV and we'll keep you updated on the official opening date. The Fayetteville Area System of Transit, also known as FAST, is the City of Fayetteville's public transportation system. FAST operates a fleet of 27 fixed-route buses on 19 routes to provide service Monday through Friday from 5:30 in the morning to 10:30 at night, and on Saturday from 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. In addition, 16 fast-track vehicles provide paratransit service to disabled clients that are unable to use the fixed-route system. The City of Fayetteville Strategic Performance Analytics Department recently held Café Conversations with residents. Café Conversations is a focus group study that gives residents an opportunity to provide feedback on what the city's doing well in and where it can do better. Citizen feedback from the meeting is then provided to the Fayetteville City Council along with issues identified by staff during the City Council's strategic retreat in February. The City Council will then set strategic goals for staff to prioritize over the next several years. Strategic planning builds a roadmap that guides the use of budget, personnel, and resources to realize a shared vision of the future. It outlines what a community hopes to achieve through a long-term and annual goal-setting process and provides steps for reaching those goals. Last year's strategic goals include building a safe and secure community, having a strong, diverse, and viable economy, include vibrant focal points, unique neighborhoods, and have high-quality infrastructure. Be a desirable place to live, work, and play with thriving neighborhoods and a high quality of life. Have a unity of purpose in its leadership and sustainable capacity within the organization. And finally, develop and maintain strong and active community connections. The city's charting the course with an emphasis on data-driven decisions, accountability, and transparency for performance results. Residents are also encouraged to visit the city's performance application, TrackStat, at trackstat.fayettevillenc.gov for updates on performance results, budget, and strategic projects. 20 cadets are training to become firefighters with the Fayetteville Fire and Emergency Management Department. The Fire Academy began the first week of January and will run until May 4th. During the academy, each individual will be trained to join the fire department that has the highest class rating available from the Insurance Services Office and one of only a handful of fire departments in the state to have an ISO Class 1 rating. Throughout the academy, newly hired candidates receive firefighter certification training and are evaluated to ensure they're able to perform the tasks required for the job. Upon graduation from the academy, students have completed the requirements for certification as Firefighter 1 and 2 and Hazardous Materials Responder Level 1 through the Office of the State Fire Marshal with the North Carolina Department of Insurance. Another Fire Academy will take place later this year and we'll have more details about application dates as they become available. If you'd like to learn more about becoming a firefighter, visit bravethefire.com and click on the employment section on the left. The Fayetteville Police Department welcomed 12 new police officers to the force recently during their academy graduation on January 13th. The police officers underwent 25 weeks of training during the basic law enforcement training section. After being sworn in, each new officer undergoes an additional 15 weeks of field training where they ride along with various field training officers. Once the officers are determined to be ready, they'll be released to solo patrol duties in one of the 3 police districts across the city. If you'd like to learn more about joining the Fayetteville Police Department, visit www.faypd.com and click on the recruiting section. 38 city employees were recently recognized with the Core Values Award in the city's biannual service awards. This year, several groups of employees were recognized for their dedication and willingness to go above and beyond the call of duty while responding to flooding caused by Hurricane Matthew. The Core Values Award is designed to create a culture of recognition, increase employee engagement, and reinforce behavior that exemplifies the city's core values, and to recognize and motivate higher performance. All employees are eligible for recognition, and any city employee and member of the public can make a nomination. To learn more about the program or make a nomination, visit fayettellenc.gov/Core Values Award.
Morning, Fayetteville Ground. This is AP 12. I'm on the ramp by Hotel, and I would like Clarence to do a lighting check, please. I want to go out. Hotel to Alpha, take a right on Alpha, take a right on Juliet, take a left on Kilo, cross 10 to runway 4.
Fayetteville Ground, cross 10, hold short of runway 4.
AP 12, Roger. Understand. Cleared as requested, cleared to cross 10, holding short of runway 4. Everything I do is centered around safety. I maintain the lights on the airfield. I make sure that there's no debris or anything out there. Well, any type of debris or anything that might, for whatever reason, be on the runway. I found a flashlight one morning, screwdriver. It could have punctured a tire, which would have created problems on landing. Mainly that. Fayetteville Ground AP 12 is clear 10 on Alpha at runway 4. Would like to take Alpha to 22, crossing 10.
AP 12, yeah, Alpha cross 10, hold short of 422.
AP 12, Roger, understand. Cleared on Alpha to 22, crossing 10, holding short of runway 4. This is situations we run into occasionally. Hold on. You can't have birds flying right out here. You know what happens? You've heard it, the miracle on the Hudson was a result of Canadian geese. We're only allowed to harass them, make them go away. Fayetteville Ground AP 12, are you aware of the fact that the 4 reels are out, the 2-2 reels are out?
AP 12, I don't think we knew that.
Okay, they're not working. Now these lights right here, FAA controls them and handles them, but they're supposed to be blinking, and they're not. That's what I just told the tower. I checked the perimeter fence line to make sure that it's in good condition. No holes under where the coyotes have dug under there. And sometimes, after a heavy rain, it is mudding. But see, along here occasionally, a dead tree, we make sure we cut it, push it away from the fence so it won't fall and damage the fence, because that has happened a couple times. This inspection is done 3 times a day. I do it in the morning, fire station does it late in the evening, and at night, midnight. All in the name of safety. After the airfield, see, airfield's my number 1 priority, but after that, we all the time got maintenance problems in the airport, repairs, commodes. I don't know, we just work as a team. Custodial workers help us out if we need it. We help them out. I guess the most rewarding thing is the fact that I help keep flying safe. I know that every light means something out here. I know that debris on the airfield is a safety item, and I do my part to keep that from generating any problems, creating any problems. Fayetteville Ground AP-12 is clear of all runways and taxiways, and I've completed my check. You can turn your lights the way you want them. Thank you. Have a good day.
February is Black History Month, and it's a great time to learn about African American men and women who made significant contributions to our country and right here in our community. The Fayetteville Area Transportation and Local History Museum is offering an African American Heritage Bus Tour, where you can learn about some of the early African American leaders of Fayetteville and visit sites significant to African American history, such as the E.E. Smith House, Evans AME Zion Church, Brookside Cemetery, and more. Participants will travel by bus, but the tour does involve some walking, so bring comfortable walking shoes. The tour takes place on Monday, February 6th at 9 a.m., and the cost is only $3. Space is limited and registration is required. If enough interest is shown, other tours may be scheduled after February 6th. Call the museum to reserve your spot. The museum will also have an exhibit about the history of Fayetteville State University, specifically highlighting the formation of the Howard School and the first administration under Robert Harris. The exhibit includes information, images, and artifacts. Museum hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and admission to the museum is free. For more information, call the Fayetteville Area Transportation and Local History Museum at 433-1457 or 433-1458. The Arts Council in downtown Fayetteville will present the exhibit Reflections, African American Life. This remarkable exhibition includes select works in multiple mediums from the private collection of avid arts patron Myrna Colley Lee. The exhibit is free and will be on display February 3rd through March 4th. Gallery hours are Monday through Thursday 9 to 5, Friday 9 to 12, and Saturday noon to 4. Be sure to visit the Arts Council's website for more information and to view upcoming events at www.theartscouncil.com. Spring is right around the corner, and Fayetteville Cumberland Parks and Recreation is gearing up for their spring sports programs. They're accepting registrations for adult and youth softball, youth baseball, and lacrosse. You can register at any local recreation center. Fayetteville Cumberland Parks and Recreation has plenty of programs and activities available for you and your entire family. Be sure to check out all that they have to offer by visiting fcpr.us. The Fayetteville Cumberland Human Relations Commission and the North Carolina Human Relations Commission will be holding 2 fair housing workshops on Wednesday, February 15th. Come out and learn your rights as a landlord, a tenant, and homeowner. The workshops will be held at the Department of Social Services at 1225 Ramsey Street, February 15th, 9 a.m. to 12 noon and 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. For more information, call 433-1696 or visit fchumanrelations.com. This will wrap up this episode of Fayetteville in Focus.
We hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to watch this or any other FayTV programming, visit us on the web at FayTV.net.
So remember to like us on Facebook.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
And keep watching our live stream on our website or on Time Warner Cable Channel 7.
Thank you for watching FayTV.